the kids at school, they were wishing they were me that night. What's up, Gil? What's up, Tor Avox? Good to see you, buddy. What is happening, fellow pioneers of human transportation? I'm Yogi Steve, and you're watching E.S.A, the Electric Scooter Academy live stream. Wednesday, March 22nd. It's a little after 4:30. I mostly wanted to come on and stream because it's like working the audio for my videos or for my live stream. It's like a never-ending process. So, slightly new position now, where I'm closer to the microphone and I'm able to sit back comfortably. We might live stream for 10 minutes. We might live stream for an hour and a half. But for me to be comfortable, I need to find a comfortable position for my upper back. Those of you guys who are following know that I'm struggling like with my upper back after my accident, and it kind of flares up when I sit. Fuck. Sorry, I did too big of a nicotine hit before we went on. So I'm just constantly trying to find like a super relaxed position. Tor, the sound is good. Thank you. I thought the sound from yesterday's episode wasn't loud enough. So I feel like this is better. I'm much closer to the mic and I'm sitting back. I could probably sit here almost like indefinitely and it doesn't hurt my back. But anyhow, I hope you guys are doing well. I don't really have like a huge list of stuff to talk about. Like I said again, I just wanted to come on and stream and then go watch it myself and check the sound. But if you guys got any questions or anything, pop them in there. I'm going to be talking to you today. But life is good around here. I can't complain. This is probably our last day of bad weather for a while. Bad weather meaning rain. There's no sun coming. We don't really have any sun forecasted, but there's no rain forecasted. So that's really good. Um, I'm excited to get back to work. Ripley, get out of there. I'm excited to get back to work tomorrow. I have a 7 o'clock morning student, and then I'm probably gonna work like 8 a.m. until dark, probably till 6:30 or 7 p.m. shooting delivery videos. I'd really love to get 3 delivery videos done tomorrow. I think I'd like to do an episode on the Cabo, on the Mantis GT, King GT. I always forget the name. I want to do a delivery episode on that. I want to do a delivery episode on the Roadrunner Pro. And I just got my Ultra 2 back from my mechanic, my good friend Ryan. And let me let my dog out. Hang on. So I just got my Ultra 2 back from Ryan. I mean, I told you guys last time, I told a couple people at least that I stripped the heads off of a couple of my split rim screws. And that's like one thing I can't do is drill out a very small screw on my own. So I I had a friend bring my scooters down to Ryan like literally like 2 days ago, and Ryan just brought it back today, or maybe it was yesterday. I don't even remember. Thank you, Carrie. But yeah, I got my Ultra 2 back. I actually also gave Ryan my Makuta. Those of you guys who are really following the channel know that that Makuta 10 Plus like completely shut down on me while I was on a delivery job. So while he was here, I was like, should I just give this to you? Because if you can fix this, I'll pay you, and then I can sell this fucking thing. Oh, I'm really in the process of selling scooters on Facebook Marketplace, which is really cool because I've accumulated so many vehicles, especially I don't know what happened, but when I was down for my injury, I kept getting sent vehicles. I have no idea just the timing of it. So now I'm catching up on doing the reviews and selling these scooters. So I sold my Velotrick to a nice Jewish girl named Marielle. Hello, Marielle. I'm sure you're not watching this, but she was very cool. Not all Facebook Marketplace customers are easy. They're cool once you get them there, but Facebook Marketplace is just like it's a mixture of anything from like the lowest level moron to the highest level genius, right? Because every category of person I think wants a good deal. Even if you're wealthy, if you're a smart consumer, you're looking for a good deal. And if you buy one of my scooters or e-bikes, you get a really good deal. I give them like 40 up to 50% off the retail price, and the scooter is brand new. You know, it doesn't come with a warranty, no guarantees. There's a little bit of risk, when you buy one of my vehicles, but I've done really well on them so far. The customers who have bought them from me, I've got no complaints. And I need to sell those vehicles because there's no money in doing like a review for a bike. I mean, the video I'll make $10 or $20 on YouTube through ads, and if I don't take an affiliate deal with the company, which I don't really take with hardly any companies, there's no money in it. So I have to sell the vehicle. And I felt like I should be open about that because I don't think all YouTubers are. Like, I think that there's a lot of money to be made. Like, when you get all these vehicles for review, selling them is good money. And I don't know. I just feel like I don't mind being honest about that. So anyhow, let's see who's here. 20 people in the chat. What's up, 143 Ganja? It's been a while. Let's hit the pen. I got the pen for you. I got the Benjamin. By the way, I hate to like use like, not I hate to, but I find myself using like Zoomer phrases. I watched Damien Luck. You know, somebody turned me on to him, and you know, I'm genuinely curious about what makes like a young guy successful like that who is just like a regular dude. I mean, his personality is nothing like crazy or anything. And I don't know how people like the Zoomer demographic just must be huge. And I don't tap into it at all, it seems like. But I do watch a lot of like, you know, Zoomer YouTube. So smoking the Benjamin, you know, what is another thing that Damien does? He takes a word and says it 5 times, you know, obliviated, whatever. Like, that's just Tourette's. But anyhow, what am I talking about? What's up, 143 Ganja? Good to see you, Tor. Good to see you, Gil. What's up, Lalette? Hey, what's up, Caden? Oh, you're from Trenton, New Jersey? Awesome, man. Tornado Garden, how you doing? The weather is fucking terrible. Teddy123, Wingy, good to see you. What's up, Carlos? It's good to see you, Zoe. Side Hustle Mike in the house. Getting killed on Uber, it looks like. What's up, Waylon Todd? Good to see you. Milk Cap says, I got banned off a guy's channel for asking if he got a scooter for free. Hey, what's up, Tara? It's good to see you, Tara. I haven't seen you out there. Tara, I guess I was thinking about you as one of the drivers out there that is working on an eMove Cruiser, right? Because I just got, let me throw this out there because I do live stream in a way to remind people about my bonus codes. The way I make most of my YouTube money is at this point is through Vora Motors. I feel like they're a big part of my YouTube plan. And use my bonus code for any eMove product, Roadrunner Pro, Original Roadrunner. The second version of the original Roadrunner is coming out right now with better tires, bigger seat, better battery tray. Any Cabo product, anything from the smaller, like the Mantis or the smaller Cabos, all the way up to the Wolf King GTs, you get $50 off if you use my bonus code Electric Scooter Academy. This is just for new people because I know if you're a regular, you're sick of me saying it. But I figured out, like, in the last couple of months that if I promote the bonus code, people will use it. And I need to do that because I'd like to make a business out of this because delivery fucking sucks. The business is terrible. So I want to make more of a YouTube business out of it. So I'm sorry if I'm, like, a little obnoxious with all the bonus code shit. But, you know, it's a business. What's up, Tony Z? Good to see you. Patrick X says, the back half of my rear fender broke off. Yeah, just take it off. Well, if it's wet, you got a problem. Hey, what's up, Giambi? Good to see you. It's been a while. ¿Cómo estás? Giambi. What's up, James Otchin? It's good to see you, another regular. But, yeah, I don't have much going on, like, to talk about. As far as the bonus code stuff, though, I was thinking that I kind of want to separate myself from other YouTubers and be kind of like a consumer advocate. With my Roadrunner, I call it my Roadrunner Facebook group, which has almost 1,000 people on it. I feel like that's kind of turned into what I want to do with anything that you would buy using my bonus code. If you need help with the vehicle in the future, I can help you a little bit. You know, a lot of times people are buying a vehicle and they have no mechanics near them to help them. So that's why I created like the Roadrunner forum. So if people have trouble with their Roadrunners, they can go on there, talk to other people, get solutions. But, you know, I do make money off of when you use a bonus code, and I want to offer something that's more than a regular YouTuber. So I'm starting to really think of myself as like a consumer advocate. So, and this is going to become real important as I start to sell the eMove Cruisers. I want to be really honest about how I sell this new cruiser line coming out. It's called the eMove Cruiser S. It's just like the original one, except it's got a sine wave controller, bigger motors, a couple other improvements I'm not really sure about. But the thing about the eMove Cruiser is it's a great scooter. You get a tremendous amount of money, a value for your money. 30 plus miles per hour, a legitimate 50 miles range, a giant battery. But if you're going to put a lot of miles on the cruiser, you're going to need help with it. It's going to have a problem. It's inexpensive, I guess, for a reason. And I don't want to lie to people as I sell this. I don't think I need to say anything to sell the eMove cruisers. I think they kind of sell themselves because just you can't get another scooter that goes 50 miles at 30 miles per hour on a charge, and is also like relatively durable. Oh shit! Hang on a second. I ordered some. I ordered some fucking herb. Shit. Oh no. Did I lose the stream? Fuck. All right. Are we back? Are we back? You know what it is I'm streaming on my phone, obviously, and if I get a phone call, I don't want to lose the stream. I know once I open up a stream, it's hard to. Okay, I'm back. So guys, okay, so now I know I can step off for like a couple of seconds. So basically, I ordered some herb for myself from a delivery service, and it's like one of these black market services. I'm not ordering from MedMen, so they just texted me to confirm, and they're coming. So I guess I'll stream until they get here. But I didn't realize I can step off of the stream, answer my texts, and then come back. So that's good. I don't want to lose you guys. I've learned with live streaming, if you get like, let's say 50 people in there and then you sign off and come back on, it's hard to get those 50 people back. Yeah, sound is still good, guys. Still here. Very good. Milk Cap is asking me something a lot of people ask me about. Can I deliver herb on a scooter? I could, but like to make that work, I would have to go back into that business, and I don't want to do that anymore. It's too competitive. Like even you can go to a shop or you can order from a black market service. Like I don't want to go back into selling anymore. Like it's just not. I did it for like 25 years, and I don't want to do it anymore. I mean, I would work for somebody else doing herb deliveries. That'd be fine, but they're not really hiring like dudes on scooters to do that. I'm sure if I was like desperate, like I have black market connections, I could be a dealer again and be like, oh, now they're asking me for my address. What the fuck is wrong with these guys? I'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, we're back. We're back. Lalette is asking for a live herb unboxing. You know, I don't want to do any of that on the channel. I was definitely warned, like, not to mix herb. That's why I'm calling it herb too. Because I call it that anyhow, but like not to like mix my delivery scooter channel with herb. Maybe a tiny chance I could get in trouble. So I just don't want to mess with that. So I don't want to do like a weed unboxing basically on here. But how's the sound, guys? Does it sound better than yesterday? If you were here, like, do you not? I realized watching yesterday's live stream, you had to turn the sound all the way up, and I don't know if I like that. That's not good for just general clarity. I don't think. Sound is good. Thanks, Lalette. Yeah, Milkcap knows. In the past, they had like a war against the herb channels. Waylon Todds loves the fast food pickup. Notices the hot women. Yeah, of course, man. But yeah, I'm glad the sound is better because I didn't like the way it sounded yesterday when I was listening to it. But yeah, I mean everything is pretty much quiet. Like it's sunny out now. It's actually beautiful. It's been raining on and off like all fucking day. I already had Taco Bell for lunch, guys. I already had Taco Bell for lunch. It was good. I think I'm getting hooked on Taco Bell. I don't know how this happened, but there's something about Taco Bell that I like a lot. And like I'm 52 years old. It's like most people have had it. You know, Taco Bell is like eating McDonald's. I've eaten McDonald's my whole life, but I haven't eaten Taco Bell, and I'm a little addicted to it. But I find myself going there and spending like 15 bucks. That's like a little too much for that. So, okay, now this fucking herb service is like texting me that they're on their way. So that's good. That's good. But yeah, this weather is fucking terrible. So I can't wait to go back to work tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to do a shift on the Mantis. I'm going to do a shift on the Pro, a Roadrunner Pro. I'm going to try to do a shift on my Dualtron Ultra 2. And I'm looking forward to getting out there. It's been really, like, these couple days in a row just sitting home doing nothing is fucking terrible. But life is good. I can't really complain. Channel's doing great. I mean, views are good. My Google ad money is going up. A lot of guys have donated through Super Chat recently, and that helps a lot. Hey, what's up, Psycho Rides? Psycho Rides. How do you pronounce that? Close enough. What's up, Colorado Adventure Channel? You got a foot of snow there? Fuck that. Yeah, like walking your dogs in the rain is tough. I'd imagine it must be rough. In the cold winter weather has got to be terrible. But just walking my pit bulls in the rain is just a fucking nightmare. I think this is going to be one of the last cartridges I buy. You know, when I had my injury, that's what turned me on to cartridges because they're just you can be like practically immobile and do a hit. But I think this is gonna be like my last cart. I think I'm done with carts. Like the quality of the concentrates, I think is pretty low, and I don't know. I don't really love these carts. They're good, but they're a little expensive, and raw herb itself is better. Hey, what's up, William Jolly? You're trading in your Dualtron X2 for a Dark Knight. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, man. I hope you have a mechanic. Not that I'm saying anything is going to go wrong with that, but that's a very complex scooter, the Dark Knight, and getting parts for that is going to be hard. But it's a sick fucking scooter. I mean, you're a very high level going from an X to a Dark Knight. Have we talked before? Somebody else was telling me they were going to bring a Dark Knight to one of my rides. Oh yeah, guys, almost definitely. I'm gonna have a ride this weekend, probably Saturday. Probably Saturday at about 2. I was thinking about maybe Sunday, but I was thinking about posting it today or tomorrow. But we're gonna have dry weather. I want to have another group ride. I think I'm gonna have a group ride on Saturday or Sunday this week at like 2 o'clock. But I definitely want to have another group ride. I love doing them. They're fun. And it's just been a while, right? It's been a few weeks since we've had one. Hey, Giles Daniel, thank you very much. Or Giles, thank you very much. I appreciate it. What's up, YK Rocks? You do repairs at your shop? That's cool. William Jolly in Toronto. He must be fucking cold. Milcap is asking me if I put stuff up on TikTok. I do have a TikTok channel. It's like under my name, Yogi Steve. I actually, I should be more consistent with TikTok. I when I came when I was down with my injury, I told myself when I come back, I gotta do TikTok like 5 days a week because it's easy. And to be honest with you, I got 2 videos on TikTok in the last 2 months. I got a 500,000 views each. But the problem with TikTok is I don't know if there's any value to it. Um, it didn't really seem to affect my YouTube subscribership, and there's no money in TikTok. There's no TikTok ad program, or there is, but you have to have a lot of followers. I should probably be more prolific on TikTok. It became like frustrating where I had these 2 videos that got incredible amount of views, and then all the other videos did pretty well actually. I mean, I'm blessed because I have friends that are like yoga teachers, fitness people, whatever type of people who make TikTok channels, and they get a small amount of views. But I get at least a couple thousand views on every TikTok video I post about deliveries and shit. But I don't like not seeing the connection between the views and the money. You know, on YouTube, I know I get paid by the views. I know not only do I get ad money views, but the more views I make, the more affiliate sales I get, the more clicks on my link. So I need to be more prolific on TikTok, though, and it's easy. I don't know why I don't. It gets frustrating because I think TikTok is designed. You see how everybody's got their TikTok channel, and then they have their like most viewed videos pinned to the front of it. I think TikTok, when you get started or at some point, they throw you into the algorithm and they give you like a couple of hits. Like I got these videos with 500,000 views each. They're crazy. They're nothing delivery videos, short videos, 30 seconds or less. And then I find myself like chasing that, like wanting another viral video like that. But there's no money in it. And what boggles the mind, I mean, I understand it because I understand the way our culture is. But people do social media for social credit, not for money. I've always used social media as a way to make money. Before YouTube, the only social media I got really obsessed with was my Instagram for my training business. I was really obsessed with building my Instagram. Did I really see a connection between getting in-life students and my Instagram following? Not really. So that's why YouTube it's difficult, but it's very motivating because you get paid by how many views you get, basically. So, but I should be on TikTok because there is a chance that you can get subscribers on YouTube through TikTok. I know that girl Megan. Everybody knows Megan Reisman. She's a big DoorDash YouTuber. She has a pretty big TikTok, and she's got videos with like 5 to 10 million views. But I don't know if that's really affected her YouTube count. So, but yeah, I should get my ass on TikTok. What's up, Chris Baker? Good to see you, buddy. Milcap says TikTok's goal is to make everyone viral. I think you're right, and I think that that lessens the value of it, right? Like if everybody's viral, if everybody's getting a certain amount, then viral means you're getting more than others. So TikTok is interesting, but I just can't believe people do social media for like social cred. Like there are people on there with millions of subscribers, millions of views per video, and they don't have any affiliate links. They're not doing any business. I don't know how they're making any money. It's an interesting thing. I guess if you're an entertainer, like if you're into music or something like that, and you post videos on there that go viral, that's good for your business. But to me, it's like you got to be selling something. Believe me, I regret making like 500 delivery videos without hardly any affiliate links on there. I really regret it. Now that I'm kind of like, I don't know, after my accident, my mindset changed. To be honest with you, after my mindset, I eliminated some friends from my life. I kind of want to talk about like certain weird social stuff that I've been thinking about, but I don't want to get like too dark or too deep. But I'm Gen X. You guys know that, right? I'm 52. And I was raised on like, and I'm from Jersey. And so I was raised on, what's up, Rick? What's up, Anaconda? I was raised on like tough guy shit, if you want to call it that. So it's not like that I love war movies or anything like that, but I was raised on like Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Bruce Lee, John Claude Van Damme, tough guys. So I like tough guy shit. So the way I talk about like my social network in real life is I often talk about kicking people out of the foxhole. Like we're all going socially, we're all going to war with each other, Like it or not, even your friends are often rooting against you. It's just a weird thing about humanity. So I look at life often as whether a person is in the foxhole with me or not. Like, are we going to go to war together against the other people? Or are we going to go to war against each other? Or are we on the same team, but you're not in my foxhole? So after my accident, I kind of got more serious about making YouTube a business. And honestly, I'm starting to eliminate people, both in my real life and from my YouTube social media life, kicking people out of my foxhole. God, the worst thing you could ever hear me say to you is, you're out of the foxhole. And it sounds ridiculous, but when I talk to my real long-term close friends, guys from college, who are also Gen Xers my age, they're 52, they often joke around like, if I get mad at them or something, they'll be like, am I still in the foxhole? I'll be like, of course you're still in the foxhole. We can go to war together. If the fucking Chinese attack or if whatever we get attacked, it's like, I got people on my side. I'm friends with tough guys. My friends work. That's another thing. Like, I'm not for this idea about that work is not important. That, why do I have to work to be a human and live? Like, what are you going to do with your time? I guess you could be an artist 24/7. A balanced life has work, though. So, my close friends are hard workers. Most of them work out. Most of the guys I know work out. Most of them have a background or are currently trained in martial arts. My brother, being a big role model of mine, even though he's younger, he's way fitter than me, way buffer than me, not even on testosterone, 5 years younger than me. He's having a baby now, but he's like incredible. He's like 47 years old. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, completely fucking ripped and shredded and got a lot of muscle on him. But my friend, he's a hard worker. He's an attorney, a seriously hard worker. So the people that I'm close to, I'm just babbling now, guys. People I'm close to they work hard, they work out, and if you're gonna go to war, you want them on your fucking side. So since my accident, I got more serious about making my channel into a business, and I kicked a lot of people out of my foxhole, to be honest with you. I only want people in the foxhole that are gonna be good warriors. Lead, follow, or get the fuck out of the way, okay? That's the way I look at it. What's up, Greg the Hunter? Grease the movie confused you? Yeah, Grease the movie is a little like, that's actually, it's a movie from the 70s, right? But it's based on like the 50s. And there are a lot of tough guys in Grease, but it's, to me, the characters on Grease are more comedic. They're not real like tough guys, even though like they're in a gang or whatever. But Grease was a pretty good movie. Like I'm not like a huge fan of it, but they were tough guys. You know, those were tough guys, but those were like more fake tough guys. All right, Giles Daniel says I should include peripherals, helmets, gloves, sunglasses, tobacco, accessories. Yeah, well, first of all, I'm not a part of the Amazon program. I don't know why I never got involved with that, but I am thinking about getting like I'm already an Onnit affiliate, but I never promoted that. But I'm thinking about finding maybe like a supplement line or something that I would actually take that I could just talk about while I'm doing deliveries, like very briefly, like, hey, I'm taking this product, boom. Because I would like to sell products more than just scooters. I should probably get into the Amazon affiliate program. I don't know why I've just been lazy on that, but I would like to also sell like a product, you know, like something cool. I just can't think of anything. You guys think of anything that might be cool to sell? Like I said, I'm already part of the Onnit affiliate program, but I don't take like Alpha Brain. I don't take their protein mix. I don't really take that stuff. But I wonder if there's a cool product that I could promote. Something that I would take myself or use myself. I could also do like standard promotions where people promote like what are those things called where you hide your IP? You know, those are very common affiliate programs. There's a lot of different things I could do, but I just feel like it's a waste to get like 100,000 views a month on average on a bad month and not be telling those people to buy something. You know, obviously I do the scooter stuff, and I don't even have to like. That's not even obtrusive. That's a part of the channel. What's up, Brian Maciel? Yeah, that's Craig DeHunter says, how about a multivitamin for just men? That's a good idea, actually. Whatever I sell. Oh, another thing I could do is like Keeps. Wouldn't that be funny if I advertise Keeps, you know, hair loss products? Because my channel is like 97% dudes. Yeah, so maybe I need a multivitamin anyhow because I don't really take anything. Maybe I could find a company that's got a good men's multivitamin that I like. But we'll see. We'll see. I was going to maybe do ancestral supplements, but then I found out that Liver King owns that company, and I don't really like that guy, so I'm not going to promote his stuff. But yeah, that's not a bad idea. I like that idea. A multivitamin for men. And I don't have to do much. Just tell you, oh, I took my multivitamin, link in description, E.S.A 30 for 30% off or whatever. But, you know, you got to take advantage of volume. When you have like a lot of views, you got to take advantage of that. And if I get, maybe by some miracle, I go viral again. You guys know I had 2 months where I got over 600,000 views in each month. That was crazy, like middle of last year. And I made a lot of money from ads, a lot of money from my Voromotor sales. But then once that ended, everything went flat again. Money went down on ads. I mean, for the longest time, I never made more than $200 in a month on affiliate sales through Voromotors. And it's nothing against Voromotors. It's just hard to make sales. But I wasn't pushing my bonus code. But now that I've been pushing it, now that I'm involved in the Roadrunner Pro releases, I'm actually making some money. And it's an important thing for me because I'm broke. You know, I'm like living week to week. Not broke. I'm not poor. I'm not broke. I would like to have more savings. I have no savings, so I guess that means I'm broke, right? But I feel like I'm just like a typical American. I don't mind talking about money. I feel like you shouldn't be morally ashamed of having financial problems. It's not a moral issue. It's not an ethical issue. It's just you're bad with money. I've always been bad with money. So I want to push the money aspect of the channel. You know, I'm happy that people are using my bonus code. But like I was talking about earlier, I would like to brand myself as a consumer advocate. So if you buy an eMove Cruiser, the S, the new one, and you have a problem with it, and you're negotiating or managing the warranty, and you're worried, you're concerned, I can help you with that. Because most people don't really understand how warranties work. These scooter warranties are not great, to be honest with you. They think they're like unbelievable coverage, but a lot of stuff that you think would be covered is just not. So I think if I'm going to push my bonus code, I also want to be available. I was thinking about making a Facebook page, like just for people who use my bonus code. I already have this with the Roadrunner line, where if you have a problem, you can post it on there, and other guys there will help you get a solution. Melvin, the owner of the company, is even on there, which is amazing, and he talks to people quite frequently. Yeah, Tornado, you're right. I should just sell what I use, you know? I don't use much, though. That's the thing. Oh, Colorado Adventure says he kicked a lot of peeps out of his sandbox years ago. Too much cat shit. That's funny. You call it a sandbox. I mean, that makes sense. I call it a foxhole. You call it a sandbox. But you know, I'm from like not only am I Gen X, but I'm like I'm from Jersey, so I'm like basically from like a warrior culture. You know, like I'm not gonna say we grew up fighting, fist fighting each other, but you know, I felt like I'm from like a tough neighborhood, but kind of a rich neighborhood. So it's not no rich neighborhood is that tough. But crazy shit happened when I was in high school. The guys were fucking crazy, crazy testosterone, you know. But oh, sorry, Brian was asking me about the electric bike. Yeah, I've done 2 shifts on it. I like it a lot. The electric expedition. I'm having a little trouble actually. That's the one company I'm going to take an affiliate deal with. I'm having a little trouble navigating the program. I'm working on it right now. But the electric bike is great. You know, and I tell oh my dogs. And I tell people like, you know, people say, "What's the best scooter for delivery?" And I tell them none. They're not good for delivery at all. I do I can get away with electric scooter delivery. Shut up. I can get away with electric scooter delivery because I make money making electric scooter delivery videos on YouTube through ads and affiliates. And I've also created this connection with the mechanic, my friend Ryan, who you guys know. And I get like my mechanical work done for less than half off what it would normally cost. But I feel like there's too much maintenance and repair costs in doing electric scooters for delivery. If you're going to put hundreds and thousands of miles on these scooters, they're not designed for commercial use. So there is no best scooter for deliveries. What I'm leading up to is I would get a pedal assist electric bike for deliveries. Like that's why I like this electric expedition. If somebody had a couple $1,000 to spend and wanted to do deliveries, I would never recommend a scooter. I would say get a pedal assist electric bike. It doesn't have to be the specific one that I'm promoting, but pedal assist electric bikes are way easier to repair. You can bring them to a regular bike shop and they can most of the time fix it. They're not afraid of fixing it. Bike shops don't like working on scooters for whatever reason, probably because they're worried about the connection from the tire to the battery about ruining the motor or ruining the wire while they work on the tire. So, but the pedal assist electric bikes, it seems like bike shops will work on those. They're cheaper. You get better range on those if you're willing to pedal. So the electric expedition is doing cool, Brian. I like it. I've done 2 delivery shifts on it. I'm going to do more. I find it to be physically like a little more demanding though than like my Roadrunner, a little more demanding than my stand-up scooters. So I'm going to do shifts on it. I'll probably do at least once a week shifts on the electric because I want to put miles on it and test it and also promote it. So the electric is cool. I mean, it's interesting. These companies that have been around for a long time, a lot of times people will say, "Oh, I bought a bike or a scooter from that company like 2 years ago, and this happened, that happened, some terrible story." But the business has changed. It's changing so fast, and honestly, I really feel improving. So if you bought like electric a couple years ago, you had trouble with whatever. 2 years later, that line is much improved. Like I used to hate all $2,000 scooters, but man, I'm changing my mindset on that now that I got the Mantis King GT. It's a very good scooter for $2,200, minus $50 if you use Electric Scooter Academy bonus code, right? But you're getting more for your money than ever. So I think Electric Expedition is a good bike. I wish I had my affiliate link ready to go. They have a very low paying affiliate program, which is fine because they're a low cost bike. So I can't imagine how they can only give so much to affiliates, but I want to start selling those for sure. I'm just having a little trouble navigating the affiliate program right now. Tornado says the Fido T1 is easy to fix and cheap. Yeah, the Fido line, I mean, that's what it's known for, right? They're inexpensive. People love to modify them, but I don't know, do you want to do deliveries on something that small? You know, like, I don't know. If you can put a rack on it, it would be cool. Can you put a big rack on a Fido? Fidos are cool. I love Fidos. And I love my Roadrunner, but even then, like, it's not really an ideal delivery vehicle. It's kind of expensive, and it's going to have the same maintenance costs as any other scooter in the long term. It needs more mileage too, but you know, Fidos are fucking cool. Fidos are cool. Oh, the T1 Fido is a cargo bike. Yeah, that's cool. So I guess so. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the thing is, those are small. Like Fidos are cool, but like I always assume there's like this. We're accepting when we drive a Fido or even a Roadrunner. It's like we're in a clown car. We're driving a vehicle made for that's sized for a child. Fido is not sized for an adult. I've seen like 6 foot plus guys on there. point being is they're dangerous as fuck in traffic. These really small vehicles, in my opinion, I've had more close calls on my Roadrunners than anything else because cars can't see you that well. You know, you're low to the ground and you're small. So I don't think I'm going to be doing deliveries on a Fido any day soon. I mean, I would, but it's like when I work on a vehicle like that, or when I work on my first generation Roadrunner, for me it's more to like make the video and say, look at my skills. I can do deliveries on this tiny vehicle. But a bigger vehicle to a certain degree is better. It's safer on the road. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's very few. Oh, the T1 is taller. It doesn't fold tornado. Yeah, I don't know shit about Fido, so that sounds really cool. Oh, Colorado Adventure says I should get a nice suspension seat post. Yeah, I need that for sure for the electric because it hurts my back. What happens is my lower back starts to hurt from riding like a bike. That's why the Roadrunner Pro is nice. It doesn't fuck me up because it does have great suspension. What's up, Robert Harrington? What's up, Shelby? Good to see you, man. Desmond P, would you recommend dashing on a regular pedaling bike? What are your thoughts? Yeah, I mean, are you a cyclist? That's the question. If you're going to go right into delivering on a bicycle, like, are you a cyclist? A cyclist is somebody who loves riding, who 50 miles trip is nothing. Yeah, people do bike deliveries on bikes, and before, electric stuff became popular, that was the alternate mode, bikes. Yeah, definitely do it on a bike, but there's like certain things about being on a bike, like just an analog bike, you got to be in shape. You got to be a good cyclist. I would say instead of an analog bike, get a pedal assist bike. They're not that expensive. The benefits of a bike, though, obviously, you can repair it yourself, easily repaired at a bike shop. Bikes are cool. I mean, guys do deliveries on bikes. But I think nowadays the most common delivery vehicle is like an electric bike. Not a Suron, not an Onyx. Somebody was asking me, it's funny, since I get a lot of vehicles in the last 6 months, really, more than ever, people think that I can get like free vehicles from anybody. Somebody said, you should do deliveries on an Onyx. And like, Onyx ain't sending me a fucking vehicle. Like, what I got going on with Vora Motors, what they've given me, like these high-end Dualtron, a Storm, the Roadrunners, the E-Move Cruiser, the Mantis, like that's a special deal. Like Melvin, the owner, I don't know. I guess he saw something in me, and it's working because I've made quite a bit of money for them. Not as much as bigger YouTubers like Freshly Charged or other people that work for them, but I've made I've grossed quite a bit of money in sales for Voro, so it's a good working deal. But I think companies like Suron, what I found out? I don't think it's a secret, but you guys know Suronster. He's been shipped like most high-end bikes, right? He's done reviews for everything, but Suron has never, he's not affiliated with Suron. Suron has not given him a bike. He had to borrow a Suron from somebody to do his most recent review on the Ultra B, it looked like. But like some of these companies are so successful, like they don't need to give anybody free bikes. They don't need the promotions. So somebody said, you should do deliveries on an Onyx. And I would love an Onyx, man. That'd be fucking awesome, but they're not giving me anything for free. And I'm too small of a YouTuber. I feel grateful for what I've got. But, Saronster's got 400,000 subs, right? He puts out videos to get hundreds of thousands of views. So he can get any vehicle he wants. I mean, he advertised Nan Robot in a crazy way. He got that viral video for Nan Robot for the LS7, I think, for their big one. Because he wiped out on it, which is pretty funny. But, yeah. I don't get, like, whatever I want. I'm lucky. I get some vehicles. And actually, it was funny. Should I tell you this? I don't know if I want to tell you this. So, you guys remember when I got the electric unicycle? Do I want to talk about this? I don't remember. Do I want to talk about this? So I didn't like do what I was supposed to do. I was gonna make like a try to learn how to ride an electric unicycle video, and I didn't. And I kind of promised the company I was gonna do that. It was only a $300 or $500 electric unicycle, but from InMotion, a pretty big company. But I didn't follow through. I apologized to them, but I didn't follow through on my learn how to ride an electric unicycle. They contacted me. They said, we're sending you one. And I said, cool, I'm going to try to learn it. And I tried it for like 5 seconds. This was like a year ago, more than a year ago. InMotion V5, I think it was called. And I didn't make like the videos that I promised. I didn't sign a contract or anything. But, you know, I kind of promised, for the first time ever, I promised to make a video and didn't do it. They seem pretty forgiving. But I got a message from them today. They're coming out with like a dual motor commuter scooter. And they're like, hey, we really like the video you made on the electric unicycle. And I'm like, video? I just made an unboxing video. I don't even make a video. But I think these companies are so big, or the staff changes, that they don't know that I didn't really follow through on my deal. They actually said, your video got us a lot of sales. And I'm like, which video? that live video where I unboxed it, that 500 people saw? But who knows what's going on in these companies' minds? And they're sending me a pretty interesting dual motor commuter scooter. It's kind of styled like a 9-Bomb Max, but it's got front and rear motors. It's like a $1,300 scooter. I have that coming soon. So they're sending me that. That's cool. There's another company. This is funny. God, I've been sitting on it for 6 months. I did follow through. I only promised them like an unboxing and a review video, which I did like in a very short video. So I followed through on that. And I'm trying to sell that on Facebook Marketplace now. But just the other day, a couple days ago, I get a message from them again, like another email from the same company. They're like, hey, we saw your YouTube channel. Would you like us to send you a scooter? And I'm like, these motherfuckers already sent me a scooter. I already reviewed it. I already have it on Facebook Marketplace. But, you know, when I sell that scooter, it's like a $200 or $300 bill in my pocket. So you want to send me another one? Send me another one. It's not my fault that your company is so poorly managed that you don't know who you've already sent vehicles to. You understand? This company sent me a commuter scooter. I did what I consider to be a pretty weak video on it. Not one of my better videos, because I'm not doing like a delivery shift on a commuter scooter. No way. I did that on the new KQ i3 Pro, and that was just brutal. Like you can't do deliveries on commuter scooters around here. So, but it's funny how this company sent me a scooter. I did my review. In my opinion, my review sucked. It wasn't like when I did a review for, like, let's say E.S.A, I did like a nice unboxing video, a review video, and then a delivery video, which got like 8,000 or 9,000 views. That's money for E.S.A. So that's why E.S.A sent me another bike recently, because they want to work with me again. But it's funny how this company, they don't realize they already sent me this fucking scooter, and I'm going to, so I'm going to do another, I guess I will do another review, because I will follow through. These companies are so funny. Yeah, what's up, Adrian Gatto? I'm finessing these companies, but they're setting themselves up. They're setting themselves up. What's up, Els? Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Con Rides, good to see you. Okay, Con, let's talk about this. Con Rides says, check out E.S.A on the EUC. I adore. That means I really like somebody. You know, it doesn't mean I'm like homosexually gay for them. It sounds like that. I think you too, Con. I like you a lot as well. Con Rides, subscribe to him. But Khan. But E.S.A on the EUC, I watched him from the beginning, and I think he's a very cool guy. And I think doing deliveries on a unicycle is fucking awesome. But I was really watch his videos, and he did like a 2-minute little dialogue about being a YouTube creator, and he was talking about, like, you know, not really complaining, just wondering, like, why is the channel growing so slowly? He's been doing videos for exactly 11 months. He's got like 750 subscribers. He makes a video, it gets between 300 and 500 views. And I can understand why, like, he wants more, and he's putting a lot of time into his videos. But I actually wrote, I was like fucking stoned as shit, guys. It was like late at night. And then not only did he talk about YouTube, but he started talking about, oh yeah, Yogi, Steve, and E.S.A. And I'm like, what? Like, it's weird. It's not like he's a celebrity or anything, but hearing somebody like randomly talk about you or your channel, I'm flattered. And I like the guy. I've already talked to him before. I gave him advice months ago. The advice was, turn the camera around, talking to your camera, and anytime you can find a way to get a shot of you on the scooter, B-roll. People want to see you on the scooter, on your unicycle. And I believe the algorithm does not like 100% point of view videos. This goes for you too, Con. But for anybody who makes videos, like, it holds you back if you only do point of view. And it's not because you're not good at making videos. It's just the algorithm. The algorithm knows that you're doing point of view. And point of view videos only have a certain, you can only get a certain amount of views. There's no doubt about it. Because my channel blew up when I bought another camera, started talking into it, and started making B-roll. That was when, like, I went from like getting 500 views a month to getting two or three a video to 2 or 3,000. And another thing I told ETA and the EUC was, because he was like, he's optimistic. You know, I told him, one, you got to make these videos for yourself because you enjoy making them, and he agreed with me. But also, look at my first the niche we are in, food delivery specifically, because I am a scooter and food delivery, and that really benefits my channel. But food delivery is a small niche, right? The biggest food delivery guy is under 100,000 subscribers. What do you got? You got like Nugs, you got Bentley. Bentley's at like, I don't know what Bentley's at, 60 or 70. Nugs maybe the same. But there's no like, people don't have hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers on for food delivery. So what that means to me is that the niche itself just grows slowly. So ETA and the EUC was not happy about not getting like subs quickly. And I said to him, look, man, go look at my first year of videos. And I double checked my videos to make sure. My first year videos, bro, guys, 500 views or less. And it's not like, and they've been up there now for years. A lot of people know this, but when you make a YouTube video, you get a certain amount of time where it's promoted and people watch it, and then it stops growing forever, basically. And that happens with your viral videos, too. Like, I got a video with 169,000 views, and it's had 169,000 views for 6 months. It's crazy. It doesn't move at all. It just moves incredibly slowly. So if you look at my first year of delivery videos, most of my videos have under 500 views. So I think that could be a motivating factor for somebody who's trying to make food delivery videos, and they're like, oh, I'm only getting this many views. Like, well, really, how long have you been doing it for? How many videos have you made? So be prolific, shoot B-roll. And I live stream also, because I feel like live stream, I connect with the audience. And I said this like in last night's live stream, like maybe here or there, I pick up a subscriber, you know, like a real life subscriber that is already watching. But anyhow, oh yeah, Tornado Garden is funny. Oh, that's right. Okay, let me say Conrides is calling it out. The biggest YouTuber for food delivery is London Eats. And that man is a legend and a gentleman. He has talked to me. I love it when somebody who's like above your station in life talks to you on your level, you know, and it's not like he's some bougie millionaire or something. He's just a bigger YouTuber than me, 100,000 subs. But he's talked to me in the comments. He's jumped on the live stream here and there. London Eats, like, you have to adore this guy. He's a very nice guy, very cool, does make very good videos, great editor. London is cool. It's cool seeing the UK. He is the biggest YouTuber. That's only 100,000, right? That's the biggest you can get. So if you're a new YouTuber and you're in this niche, you're going to grow. You're not really going to grow based on how awesome you are, how awesome your videos are. You're going to grow based on the niche. That's why I notice a lot of YouTubers that I watched for years who are probably frustrated with their rate of growth. They think they're going to become gaming YouTubers. Have you guys noticed this? Like, you'll be watching a YouTuber for years, and next thing you know, they're gaming YouTubers. They try to be. Good example of this is Jake McCullough. I don't know if you guys watch Jake McCullough. He's got like 50,000 subs, but he does like DoorDash, but car life, where he lives in his car, does DoorDash, talks a lot about sobriety as well as part of his niche. He's like a recovered meth addict, I guess. He's a very cool guy. But his channel got to that point where he's got 50,000 subs, but only getting like 2,000 views on average per video. And that's depressing, you know, like when your subs go up, but your view count goes down. It's pretty normal too. This because society and the algorithm changes. It's hard to keep up with it. But he recently tried to become like a gaming YouTuber, like where he's going to stream gaming. Gaming is big on Twitch. I don't know how big it is on YouTube, but like a lot of people get frustrated with their rate of growth on for their channel. So and what's the biggest niche is gaming. Probably like gaming, beauty, fashion are the big niches. And I don't know anything about any of that. I definitely don't know anything about beauty. Look at me. Look at this fucking mark on my head. I can't even get this thing. I can't even get this fucking dry skin away. I definitely don't know anything about fashion. And I'm not a gamer. Like, I played Nintendo, but I noticed a lot of guys or a lot of YouTubers, like even Megan Reisman posted herself streaming gaming the other day, I noticed. But I don't think that once your YouTube channel is popular for a thing, you need to start another channel if you want to do something else. You can't take your 20 to 50,000 subs and think you're going to get a lot of hits It's getting cold. I think you're going to get a lot of hits just because gaming is a big demographic. You know, I don't know. We're talking about this in context of E.T.A. and the EUC was talking about why are we growing so slow? So it's the niche that we're in. You guys know what a niche is? NICHE. Like the little corner of YouTube, it's small. So if London Eats is the biggest food delivery YouTuber, and he does everything right. Perfect thumbnails, perfect length of videos, perfect captions. If he's only got 100,000 subs and you're brand new, you're going to grow slowly. They're not going to let you get to 100,000 subs like with you could work 5 years, you won't reach 100,000, so you won't be at the top. He'll always be ahead of you. So it is what it is. YouTube is fucking tough. The algorithm is almost impossible to figure out. The way I look at it is you just got to do everything right. So everything right is, in my case, I feel like B-roll, talking, getting your face in the camera, videos of me on the scooter, a good clickbait thumbnail, a good clickbait a caption, a good thumbnail, and my thumbnails are like hit or miss. My thumbnails are just fucking hit or miss. So I'm getting Facebook messages here. Facebook messaging is like 50% Latino, like in California. Half my messages come in like Tengue descuento. I'm like, what? And he's asking me if we get a discount. I had to look it up. But you know, you better speak Spanish if you want to sell on Facebook Marketplace in LA. It's pretty funny. I find myself just translating shit and talking back to people because, you know, Spanish speaking people's money is as good as English speaking people's money. And just in case you're worried, like I love my Mexican friends out here. I love all my Latino friends, you know, Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Colombians, all you motherfuckers. My best friends out here are ex-gang members. So ex, like, you know, Latin King gang members and shit like that with the tattoos, guys who have murdered other people but are now family men. So I don't want to say anything. I'm not saying anything bad about Spanish speaking, but it's funny how people just assume you speak Spanish. I don't know why. But again, Facebook Marketplace, it's like the lowest person to the highest person. Like this woman, Marielle, who bought my Bellatrix from me, she didn't even negotiate. And she's a nice Jewish girl. I said to her, what kind of a Jew are you? You didn't even negotiate on the price. She left like 50 or $100 on the table. And she said, well, I know it's a good deal because it's like a $1,600 bike, brand new for $900 in perfect condition, 26 miles on it. So she didn't negotiate. So I don't know. It feels like I'm just fucking bullshitting here now. What else is going on? Bubble Magic, what's up? Okay. You're talking, I can see right away who you're talking about. Bubble Magic, Shredium Escapes YouTube channel, 10,000 sub, and he's been an OG in the EV game. Okay, I like Shredium Escape. He makes very good videos, but he is like an affiliate mill. You know what I mean? Like he has no shame where he has an affiliate code for every bike that he reviews, which is really the right way to do it. It's the right way to do it. Like, what do I care? Like, you know, like, I just feel like my reputation is built on honesty, you know, and like I honestly don't really believe in most products. So he gets a lot of bikes, and because he gets like I do, like every day my mailbox is filled with offers of free shit, and which is really fantastic. But Shredium Escape, follow him. He's awesome. He does good reviews, but he has an affiliate code for every bike he reviews. So when he does a review on a bike, he doesn't just list like the affiliate code for that bike. He's got like 20 or more other bikes on there. And I think that's fucking great because I'm addicted to looking at my affiliate page for Vora Motors and seeing if I made any sales. It's like a form of gambling. It's fun. But Shredium Escape is a smart PEV YouTuber. And yeah, he's only got 10,000 subs. He's not like a massive YouTuber, but he does what I say. He's prolific. Good thumbnails. It's not all point of view video. He's in the videos. Cool demeanor, cool attitude. Who doesn't like that guy, right? So yeah, Shreddy is cool, and his business model is something that I should emulate. But I don't want to like sell products that I don't believe in. It's just like there's nothing wrong with what he's doing because what he's doing is what everybody does, and there's nothing wrong with that. All major YouTubers, to make money at it, you gotta review the product, like it or not. Here's the affiliate link. Click that. Use the bonus code maybe, and I'll get some money. But I don't know. I have like maybe it's because I think people like think so badly about Jews as businessmen sometimes. I feel like my standards are very high, and I don't want to be seen as like that I'm just doing it for money, you know? So I have like this business ethic. I guess maybe it's like a moral ethic that like I don't want to just sell anything or everything. I mean, look, I got the Mukuta, I got the Frigo, I got the fucking Avon, I got all these bikes, all these scooters that I don't have codes for, that I don't have an affiliate deal with because I don't know that much about them, and I don't really believe in them. So that's why I'm really happy, like with my Vora Motors deal. I drive a Roadrunner, I drive a Roadrunner Pro, I drive a Mantis King, and I'm beating these things up, and they're holding up pretty well. So I can recommend them and say, yeah, they're doing really good. You know, especially in the Roadrunner line, where I've sold a lot of Roadrunners and Roadrunner Pros. That's where I made most of my affiliate money this year and last year. And I can confidently say, like, Roadrunner first generation, it's got problems, but we have all the answers on the Facebook group. Roadrunner Pro is brand new. We're learning about what's wrong with it now. And there's not a lot wrong with it, guys. We're doing very well with the Roadrunner Pro. A couple guys have electrical issues, but most guys are just enjoying their Roadrunner Pros, making modifications and upgrades, and they're going really well. And mine is almost at 400 miles, and I have not had a major problem. I haven't even had a minor problem. A little problem with my tires. What's up, Cloud God? Yeah, Simon saying something smart. Sorry for missing. Simon, what's up, brother? He's saying every YouTuber like Nugs and more, I know you're talking about, I know more, tried to move their channel away from DoorDash and failed and returned to DoorDash for views. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's unfortunate, and it ruins creativity and it ruins art. I watch like some pretty far left liberal streamers, like a guy named Hasan Piker, and he's like super anti-capitalism. And I think what makes me like at least of average intelligence is I don't only watch shit that I agree with. Like I believe in capitalism. I know it's got its faults, but I'm not a fucking socialist. So I believe in capitalism, and he um he talks about how it ruins a lot of art, and I agree. Like as a YouTuber, the algorithm and the capitalistic elements of it, meaning that if I make videos that are great videos, but not about like DoorDash and scooters, they'll get much, much less views. So, and because of the money element, like I don't want to like make videos that don't get a lot of views. So I'll go back to what works. So Simon, what you're saying is right. I know that like Nugs and More Finance, they tried to like deviate from making like DoorDash videos and look at their view count. It's terrible. And those guys, God, they make like they probably don't tell you what they make. But if I make $600 a month from Google Ads on 100,000 views a month, I think these guys make 5 to 10 times that amount of money on just their ads. So they have to stay with what works. So that's why capitalism is not a perfect system. Hasan Piker. I like this. I like Hasan. He's very arrogant. He's only 31. He's super far left liberal, which I don't really resonate with. But like I'll say about like any ideology, like I agree with 70% of what you're saying, but I don't agree with 30% of what you're saying. He especially doesn't like Rogan, but I find it laughable that people have shit to say about Rogan, who just sits there and interviews people. But what's my fucking point? My point is I stream to get subs. Streaming is important. You got to connect with the audience. Oh, Milkcap. Are you a young man? Milkcap. Hasan lives in a $3 million mansion. The thing is, okay, so I don't want to get off topic too much, Milkcap, because not everybody knows who Hasan Piker is. But he talks about his Porsche. I didn't know he lived in a $3 million mansion. I don't hold that against a liberal, like a leftist, who is anti-capitalism but rich. I don't use that as evidence for you're wrong about capitalism, but there's a little bit of that there, right? So it's an interesting thing. Like I believe in a lot of stuff that the far right believes in. You know, I should say the right, because really, like, I don't believe in much stuff that would be considered far right. What do you have on the far right? You have like Nazis and racism, right? And anti-trans stuff, although that's leaking into the regular right, you know, because regular conservatism. But like anything that's far left or far right, I'm not into. But the left or the right, I agree with 70% of their ideology. You know, it's like, so I don't know if that makes me a centrist or if there's even such a thing. I don't really know. But I didn't know Hasan had a $3 million mansion. But I know he is popular, man. He gets a lot of views, and he just covers topics that I'm interested in. So I watch him, and like he's really like kind of exposed Ben Shapiro to me a little more. Like I used to kind of like at least accept, like with Ben Shapiro, he's what I consider like he's a conservative. He's on the right, and he's closing in on the far right. I don't consider him far right, but his like comments on gay people and stuff like that, I always just wish like maybe Ben Shapiro will get older and realize his thoughts on gay people are wrong. You know, like these people think they don't have any gay friends. It's just terrible. And but I like watching stuff that I don't agree with totally because that's how you learn. So I watch, stuff on the right. Like I watch some Daily Wire. I don't really like a lot of it. Some of the stuff I agree with. Like I like when it comes to like stuff on the right, like should biological males be allowed to play in women's sports? No. Should a biological male be allowed in a woman's bathroom? Yes. Who cares? Like nothing's happening in the bathrooms. All right, we're getting off topic here. Um, Torre Vox is giving me the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Conrad says, when I'm delivering, every Latino thinks I speak Spanish. And he's asking me, Eddie Bennett. I follow Eddie. He was one of the original. Actually, Eddie is an example of what happens if you let your channel sit for a long time, you just lose it. So Eddie Benitez, is that how you pronounce his name? Eddie, he's cool, right? He has been around for a long time making like bicycle delivery videos. Then he did it on an e-bike, and he's on a very good bike right now. He's on a Delfast right now. But he, at one point, his videos got a lot more views. But then he disappeared for like 6 months or a year, and then he came back. And he makes pretty good videos. They're a little bit long. They're more like in the style of my early videos where it's all point of view and it would just go, go, go. Eddie is great, but he made the mistake of not tending to his channel. If you have a channel and you're like, that's why, like, and you don't fucking make videos, it will die. So Eddie went from like getting thousands of views per video to not. But I think he could make a comeback. His videos he just does it for fun, obviously, Like, I don't know if the money is as important to him as it is for me. I don't really know what his story is. I have a feeling he does deliveries for fun and has a regular job. But Eddie is cool personality, regular guy. He's got a cool bike right now. I like watching him work. And, but yeah, he's an example of you have to tend to your channel. You can't ignore your channel. Oh, you like Russell Brand Con? I don't know who Brett Cooper is. I'll check that out. Oh, he's more palatable than Ben Shapiro. Yeah, I like Russell Brand. Russell Brand is a difficult. Can be a difficult. I think, like his package is so fucking crazy, and he reminds me a lot of like some of the crazy yoga people that I know out here. But I like Russell Brand too. He's like a little into conspiracy, but not so much. And I like him a lot. I think his intentions are good. And when you meet somebody like this, or you watch somebody who has a background in recovering from addiction, that guy was like a drug addict for a big part of his life. And like even people like my brother, who was an alcoholic until he was like 40, he's 47 now, and he's recovered all these years. People that have had it like really rough, like something bad happened to them, or they went through something and then came out of it. What I always say about them is they're closer to the source. So the source, God, mystical energy, higher power, whatever. I just call it the source. It doesn't have to be God. But a guy like Russell Brand, who has been like was a terrible addict for a long time, now sober for quite a bit, they're close to the source, and I think they have good views, good ideas, they have balance. So I love people that have been through the fucking ringer, and they come out the other side, and they're somebody else, and to me, those are important people. I'm not one of those people because I was a spoiled rich kid growing up, and I never struggled really for money. Like my whole life, if I needed money, I could get money from my parents. Not that I take money from my parents. I have, but not a lot. And like when I had my accident, I'll say this. I told this to my mother. I said, Mom, I did my GoFundMe after my accident because I don't want to take money from you. After that accident, I knew I would need 5 to 10 grand to get through the next few months. So the GoFundMe really saved me. But I didn't want to ask my mother for money, like I don't want to borrow from my family. And that's not even borrowing, just taking. So, point being is, I'm not that close to the source because I haven't struggled. You know, I haven't really struggled my whole life. Life is a struggle. Everybody struggles, but people who have been through addiction, who have been through difficult things in their life, who've been through poverty, who've been through like I didn't know what it was like to be hungry as a kid, but I trained rich people who, when they were children growing up in Europe, they didn't have much food. You know, so I'm just one generation ahead of that. Though my grandmother, they had food insecurity in Russia. You know, so I'm just one generation away from that, or two generations away. But I like Russell Brand. He's close to the source. Con. Everybody thinks you speak Spanish. Con. That's funny. Well, if you're not like just straight up white, you know, people will think that you speak in another language. Matt says Eddie makes great videos, but he earns no money doing deliveries. People don't tip in Chicago. Yeah, I believe it. Huh, that's funny. George says he listens to Russell Brand at point 0.6 speed. That's probably a good idea. Electro TV. I'll check him out, Tornado Garden. Electro TV. All right, I think I covered all the questions. God, we've been streaming for an hour and 7 minutes. I'll tell you what, guys, I figured it out. Hopefully, the sound on this is good, and this doesn't hurt my back. Like, it's a weird thing how, like, just sitting upright or standing for a long period of time, that shit hurts my back. But this is a good seating position. What's up, Hunter Ike? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, Adrian. Adrian Gatto. Does that Delfast Eddie have? Is a $7,000 Delfast? I didn't know if there was a variety of those. But when I was watching his most recent delivery video, a lot of people were complimenting him on his bike. And then somebody asked, "What are you riding?" And he said, "Oh, it's a Delfast." And I was like, "Delfast? Isn't that like a super high-end bike?" So, yeah, I mean, Eddie is cool, though, a regular guy. I mean, I was talking about this last night. Like, why are there people with millions of subscribers and they're just regular people? They just seem very regular because, you know, if you're Gen X or a millennial or even elder millennial, like everybody that you looked up to was from TV and film. And those people are all extra good looking, extra funny, extra smart, extra everything. And those are like the influencers. Those are the famous people. But now in the last 20 years, a famous person is a regular schmuck because if you're regular, that means there's millions of people just like you. That's what being regular means. So I feel like that's what my channel is. I know a lot of my channel is like the 25 to 55 regular guy demographic, right? And that's what I am, regular guy. So I know I'm not good looking, that's for sure, especially with my skin like this. It feels like my skin is like this weather has been fucking everything up, even my skin. Oh, Conrides is telling me that Eddie is a professional photographer. That's what he does for a living, and he does well. Doesn't surprise me. He doesn't seem like he's out there desperate for money. The thing I remember about Eddie is, I think in the early episodes, he didn't cherry pick orders, Con. He would just take every order as it came in. But I've noticed he's been refusing orders recently. But you know this, Con, or anybody who's a driver, you know, there are some drivers who maybe they never had a business before in their life. They always worked for somebody. They turn the app on and they take the orders as they come in. And they have a 99 or 100% acceptance rate. It's funny how people do that. And even if you tell them you don't have to accept every job, people just do that. There's a certain percent of drivers that do that. It's very interesting to me. But for me, I've always ran my own business. I see the truth of it. You got to cherry pick your orders. Conrad says he still takes trash orders. That's funny. The Adrian Gatto, you must be watching him for a long time. He says, Eddie, he swipes up all those $3 orders. Yeah, I noticed recently he's been rejecting some of those, but who knows? Like, in a way, it's become like me. Like, maybe he's like me, just wants to make the video. Like, I'm taking shitty orders just to make the video. I'm willing to admit that. And it's worth it for me to do like a shift where I make $14 an hour. But if I sell one scooter, you know, if I make one affiliate sale, I'm golden. Not that I average one affiliate sale per video. I wish. But yeah, I know that Eddie used to take some of the shittiest orders. I used to see that all the time. AR, what's up, AR? AR is asking me what happening to Richard Hernandez, the guy in the wheelchair. Remember him? I should send him a message. I don't know. You guys remember Richard Hernandez, right? I did a video on him. We became friends in real life on social media. Then this poor guy got hit by a car in his wheelchair. This is a while ago now, 6 months ago, more. I don't know how he's doing. I haven't seen him on Facebook. I really should send him a message. You're making me feel guilty, bro. Because, like, I connected with this guy. I spent the whole shift with him. Very cool guy. Very cool guy. And I will say that, spend a day with a guy in a wheelchair and then complain about your fucking life, right? This guy was not a complainer. Oh, now they're telling me this weed service, it's going to be 2 hours until it gets here. All right, that's fine. Oh, thank you, Lalette. You're helping me pay for my herb that I got coming, $4.99. I appreciate it, Lalette. You're always too good to me. Old school fan. You got a question for me? Let me check. Huh. He's asking me if I'll do an episode where I take every order. I could actually almost do that at take every order episode because I'm taking. Well, no, my acceptance rate is still pretty low, but I'm only not taking orders that are incredibly long, like more than 4 miles. I am almost taking every order. I could probably actually label the episode I'm taking every order and really not. But business is bad, guys. I mean, you saw like I posted the numbers the other day for the last episode for 10 hours with the Proposition 22 adjustment. I made like 14 an hour. It's terrible. And that was really a 12-hour workday. But again, I don't care. Like, I just want to make these goddamn videos and build the affiliate business, sell scooters, help people with the scooters that I sell to them, continue to stream, continue to be prolific. And I definitely learned, like, after my accident, I mean, I knew this already, that my channel is my life. I take my channel incredibly seriously because it's not my life, but it's my ego, my whole ego. And when people think about ego, they often think about it in terms of this person has a big ego or not a big ego. But ego is everything in my mind. Ego is how you connect, like, to the material world. Like, without deliveries, without scooters, what is my life about? I mean, before it was about working out, eating right, and teaching people about that, training people. But that's not what my life is anymore. So my ego is really tied into the channel. So even if I'm getting shitty orders, I'm going to take them just so I can make the video, keep the channel alive. And it's really been proving to be true because I've been back now for like 50 days. I started February 1st. I went back to work. It's been about 50 days since then. And the channel is, it's blown up. It's gone back to where it was. It's even a little better. I'm up to like 110,000 views a month. I was stuck at 100 for a while. And it feels like I got a lot of good stuff in the future. Oh, you're thinking about Conrad says, how is it with the mystery guy from the early videos before your crash? You remember him in front of Jersey Mike's con? Yeah, the mystery driver. I haven't seen him because I'm not hanging out down there. I did once recently. I was driving back to Chick-fil-A or from there, and I saw the mystery driver hanging out there. He's doing good. I miss him. He only goes to that spot. He might not even be working. That guy only works for Uber. He doesn't have a DoorDash account, and Uber got really slow at one point. So, yeah, I miss the mystery driver. He's a cool guy. He writes in my comments sometimes. You guys don't know his real name. That's why he writes in the comments sometimes. I never said his name. But I do miss the mystery driver. Good to see you, buddy. I hope to see you again soon. All right, guys. About 5 minutes or so till I sign off. I'm getting tired. I think an hour and a half is long enough. Shelby says, everything is slow at the beginning of the year except for hotels. The thing is you're right. This is my 4th season. January and February are the slowest months for food delivery. We're already into March, and the amount of slowness we had in January and February was incredible. Like, there was a paradigm shift in the business when I went away. I think during those 4 months, the economy got worse and worse, and people are just ordering less. I'm still comfortable, though. I still feel like there's money out there to be made. I think people will quit. I think the people out there who are doing, like, bikes, scooters, mopeds, whatever, if they're not making good money, they'll do something else. I'm staying with it no matter what because of the channel. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Tornado Garden says, the new Mando just dropped, FYI. Listen, I'm a fucking nerd, and I'm home all day, no girlfriend. If you don't think I know that this is the way that they jumped into the living waters this episode, that Kara fucking Thrace, whatever her name is on the show, that she is now. I knew when Kara jumped in, I'm just going to call her that because I can't remember. What was her name? What's the other Mandalorian's name? The female Mandalorian who's not a Mandalorian. When she jumped into the living waters to rescue Mando in this new episode, I knew that if back. But thank you for letting us know, Tornado, that everybody should be watching the new Mandalorian season 3. By the way, you want to know something funny? I was pretty good friends with and went to high school with the guy who wrote The Last of Us. You guys see The Last of Us is written by Craig Mazin. I lived with that guy. I literally lived with that guy when I moved here. He's from my hometown. He's very, very, very smart. He's been successful for years. Not this successful. The Last of Us is hugely successful. I don't even like it that much. But yeah, I went to high school with the guy and I lived with for a short period of time out here the guy who wrote The Last of Us, Craig Mazin. Pretty cool, huh? All right, guys. Techie P is asking me what's my go-to strain. I like OGs, good OG Kush. What's up, Daniel Dolgan? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, my sound was out? Oh, it's back? Oh, shit. Sound is back. All right, guys. I do have to sign off anyhow because my mother is calling me, and I said I was going to sign off soon anyhow. So, guys, appreciate your support. Thanks for watching. Electric Scooter Academy bonus code, Vora Motors. Link in the description of my other videos. I don't know why I put them. I should put that in my live stream, too. But I wish I could stay longer, but my mother is calling me. I have to call her back. All right, guys. Appreciate your support. See you next time.